If I were to tell you that I know a couple of people who have taken singing lessons or voice lessons to learn how to sing, or if I told you that my buddy, when he was like 3, he learned how to play piano, and then over a course of 10 years, he started doing recitals, and then he became a professional pianist, for the local theater or something like that. That would make sense to you, right? But if I tell you that anybody can learn how to draw, that's when people really, really draw the line. It's so interesting to me because art is a skill. I get this all the time. People say, "Oh my God, you're an amazing artist." That must be a lot of, you just have a natural God-given talent, which I understand what they mean, but it's not natural. The only thing that was natural is my inclination towards it, is my passion for it, is my interest in it, because I always tell people that talent is just a pursued interest. That's all it is, okay? So when people say, "Oh, it's just natural," it negates all the hard work that I put in to be as good as I became, right? So it's almost like you're downplaying what I've been through. I know you don't mean that, but that's usually how it feels to a lot of people who are in the art world. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this because it is a skill. If you sat down with somebody who's really good at whatever they do, you'll learn how to do it as long as you're willing to learn. Because whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're absolutely right. That's my favorite quote of all time. So, yeah, you can learn how to draw. The only thing that where I think people get confused by natural ability are usually physical or genetic things, right? So no matter how hard I train, I cannot be 7 foot tall tomorrow, right? Or if I train with Usain Bolt, I'm not gonna beat him in a race, period, because I don't have the genetics for it. Okay, I can get a lot faster than I am now by losing weight, working my fast twitch muscles, different techniques, yada yada yada, better shoes, better aerodynamics. That is a thing. But I would never be Usain Bolt because his genetics have built him for that, right? That's what I think about when I think about natural talent. But yeah, I've been drawing for 25 years, basically. Yeah, about 25 years. And I've been doing it full time for about 15. I think you can learn how to draw. People say, "Oh, you just see the world so differently." I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. Yeah, I might see the world a little bit differently the same way a mechanic might see the world differently, right? So for me, if I see a truck, it's just a truck to me. But to someone who's a mechanic, they're gonna see a truck, know exactly the make, model, the cylinders, and they know how the car works inside and out. So yeah, it's like when I look at the color, I know how to mix colors in my head because I learned how to color mix, right? But it's not necessarily because my brain just so differently wired than other people, okay? And this comes from someone who have taught people how to draw. So I know what I'm talking about. It's a skill, all right? There's a template for it. If you knew that the length of your eye is the same length as the length in between your eye, now you know how to not draw eyes wonky anymore. But if you didn't know that, you're not going to know how to apply that, right? Or that the corner of my mouth lines up with my pupil, or that the top of my eye lines up with the top of your ear, bottom of your nose line up with the bottom of your ear. That's all learned. There's nothing inherent or mystical about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little rant. Hopefully that helps. Love y'all. Bye. You can learn how to do anything.